bank is always concerned about money.
Correct.
Bank do not want vehicles. Banks do not run a cab service or a vehicle. Bank's business is not a taxi service business, right?
Correct.
Bank's business is lending. They want their cash back.
Right.
So never ever default.
Okay.
On a vehicle loan.
Okay.
If it's a financial crisis, if you're finding it, there can be three scenarios. Default scenario. One is willful, wherein I don't care. Let me see what banks can do.
Okay.
Yeah. This is one case.
Okay.
Let me see. I've gotten my vehicle.
Right.
I've gotten it on loan.
Right.
That means I'm thinking it has come for free. Right.
Right.
Now let me see what banks can do.
Right. Herogiri.
Let's see. That's one case.
Okay.
Second, I have bought vehicle because of social pressure.
Okay.
Now I am unable to service
The
my
EMI. Okay.
Yeah, because there are too many EMIs to service.
Right.
Let's assume my salary is only ₹1,00,000.
Right.
But my expenditure is going to the tune of ₹2,00,000. What do you think? What do you expect me to do?
Right.
Obviously default, no?
Right.
This is second scenario. Third is financial crisis. Some emergency happened.
Right.
I have literally debt trapped. I'm literally debt trapped.
Okay.
Because this is due to a loss in terms of death, in terms of financial, or it can be any sort of emergency because of which there is a total screw up.
So what happens? What do you do in that? So all these three scenarios, what do you do?
Yeah. First scenario.
Don't be a hero.
Don't be a hero. Because there is something called NPA, non-perform. Bank will, if you fail to make 3 consecutive payments.
Okay.
If you fail, the bank will report that particular account as non-performing asset, NPA.
Okay.
It's prescribed by RBI.
Okay.
It's a process. 3 consecutive months of non-payment will be appointed as NPA. Once an account becomes NPA, bank has the authority to repossess the vehicle. Okay. The process is extremely simple. Banks will send a 7-day notice to the borrower stating that if you do not regularize or normalize, when I say normalize, pay all the 3 months ka EMI. Do not normalize or regularize the account, then bank has the authority to, bank will repossess.
Okay.
The asset, they call it as asset.
Asset is the vehicle.
Asset is the vehicle. It can be anything.
Okay.
If the borrower ignores the notice, then it will be assigned to a third-party agencies like us.
Okay.
And we will trace the vehicle and repossess it.
Okay. So you have gundas on your payroll?
No. We have professional negotiators. We call them professional negotiators.
Okay.
We do not get into any sort of verbal or physical abuse.
Okay.
Nowhere.
Okay.
We don't want to.
You'll send negotiators and you'll repossess the vehicle.
Repossess the vehicle.
Okay.
Once the vehicle is repossessed, you still have a time to get it back.
How long?
So basically, 30 days. Once the vehicle is repossessed, bank is always concerned about money.
Correct.
Bank do not want vehicles. Banks do not run a cab service or a vehicle. Bank's business is not a taxi service business, right?
Correct.
Bank's business is lending.
Correct.
And they'll always be focused on lending.
They want liquidity. They want cash.
Exactly. They want cash back. They want their cash back.
Right.
To get their cash back, either this guy has to come and regularize the account,
right,
pay EMIs on time, or clear all the dues, and pay. And going further, he has to pay on time. That's it. Or bank has to auction it off, sell it off.
Correct.
And recover the funds. Right. To auction it off, there is a process. There is a valuer from a bank side who will value the vehicle. Who will evaluate the condition of the vehicle. Put a price, peg a price. Once the price is fixed, we call it as reserve price. That's the base price. Once the base reserve price is fixed, it will be published in a notice. We call it a sale notice. And the sale notice, after sale notice, the auction will always be fixed after 30 days. From the publication, it's 30 days.
So during this 30-day time, if the person comes and pays back or regularizes the account,
the vehicle.
The auction is cancelled.
Yeah, it's called off. It gets called off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you do have time.
do have time.
You have
to
3
get back.
months. Say you have a financial crisis.
Yeah.
So you have 3 months plus 7
NPA.
days. 3 months for NPA plus 7 days. After it gets repossessed plus 30 days.
Plus 30 days. It won't happen so seamlessly. Banker will also talk to the borrower, give him some time, then only publish the sale notice. After publication, again 30 days.
Okay.
Can say you'll easily.
You have about 4
days.
months.
Yeah, is more than that. 5 months.
Yeah, 4-5 months where you can arrange funds and try to clear your dues.
Yeah, get the vehicle back.
Okay.
That's not happening, then auction will happen. Bidders will participate. Whoever is the highest bidder will get the vehicle. He has to seal the deal, and the bank will transfer the vehicle
to the new bidder.
And
what happens to the previous loan account then, which I have ongoing, which I have not paid?
So once the bidder pays the entire amount, whatever the highest bid, that particular amount goes to this loan account.
Okay.
Let's assume the vehicle was valued at 7 lakh rupees.
Okay.
And the outstanding is 9 lakh rupees.
Okay.
Let's assume the vehicle is sold at 7.5. That's the highest bid.
Okay.
Which the vehicle.
What if there is a lower bid than the reserve price?
No, that's not a possibility. That is the.
Okay. To participate, you need to.
To participate, that is the thing.
Okay.
7 lakh rupees is the reserve price.
Okay.
You cannot go lower than that.
Okay.
Yes, we call it as reserve price.
Okay.
Yeah. So there is a difference now. 9 lakh rupees is the outstanding. 7.5 is what the vehicle could manage to get. Now the difference is 1.5 lakh rupees. The 1.5 lakh rupees will go into settlement.
Okay. So you still are liable to pay that 1.5 lakh after your vehicle is repossessed?
Absolutely. Otherwise, it gets reported to CIBIL as either settled or written off also certain times.
Okay. Both are huge red flags.
Huge red flags, which will block one from getting a new loan.
Any future loan.
Again, that guy has to go back to bank, understand what is the outstanding that is there that I need to pay back to close this particular account.
Right.
Close it, get it reported to CIBIL to clean up this whole process.
Okay. And you tell me this, there'll be a lot of cost which the bank is incurred, right? Like absolutely. The towing machine.
Everything gets added to the borrower's account, debited to borrower's account.
Including the auctioning cost?
Including the auction cost. Repossession charges.
Okay.
Valuation charges.
Okay.
Publication charges.
Okay.
Paper publication.
Okay.
There's a paper sale notice will be published in 2 different papers. One is regional language, the other one is English.
Okay.
Publication charges. Then the auction platform charges. There's some platform charges that comes into picture. All these charges will be debited to borrower's account.
My God.
It gets added. That's a added gift. Bonanza.
Okay.
So if you default on a vehicle loan.
So you explain the scenarios, right? First is you're just being a willful defaulter.
Right.
Second is
right.
You have had a financial crisis.
Right.
So if you have had a financial crisis and you will not be able to make some payments, what would you suggest to consumers? How should they handle the situation?
So my clear suggestion would be surrender the vehicle.
Okay.
Surrender the vehicle. The vehicle would be auctioned and sold, and whatever the proceeds that come from auction would be adjusted to the loan accounts.
Okay.
Whatever remains. Let it be. It gets reported as settled. Once your financial situation improves, go back to bank, try to pay back the remaining, get your CIBIL fixed.
Okay.
You'll once again become eligible for a new loan. Fresh loan.
Okay. And when you say surrender the vehicle, what does that mean? Like, how's the process like?
Just go to a branch, surrender the keys. Park the vehicle, surrender the keys. The branch manager will take care of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a very straightforward process.
Very straightforward. Just go to the branch, park the vehicle there, give the keys to branch manager, tell him that, boss, I am running through crisis. I won't be able to pay this loan back. I'm surrendered. My vehicle is outside. Take the keys. Done and dusted.
Is there any documentation or something at this point?
He can get a letter from the branch stating that my vehicle has been surrendered.
And according to you, in your personal experience, how long do you think, if you end up going through a financial crisis and you end up missing on payments, if you handle it correctly, how long does it take to rebuild your CIBIL?
Within 6 months.
6 months you can do it?
6 months, yeah, within 6 months. But one, he has to close the loan account.
Right.
Second, he has to build his history back.
Okay. So he'll have to take some credit card or something.
Credit card or history back.
So that it builds back up.
Yeah. Now, as exactly I said, CIBIL takes into account
last 3 years.
3 years. Last 3 years. Past 3 years ka history. to calculate the score.